Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for giving me a couple minutes of your time. I appreciate it. Today, you know what? I'm going to cover a surprising topic. I was surprised about this. I'm going to cover an article that was in the National Association of Home Builders just yesterday. And the name of the article is Manufactured Homes, an Alternative Means of Housing Supply. And I have to say, I'm not really that familiar with manufactured homes. As a matter of fact, in the markets I've been in, the only manufactured homes in Southern California are all over $1 million, and they're on the coast and they're super expensive. There is some inland, but my market was the coast. But this was a really eye-opening article. I'm going to share some key data, and then I'm going to share some of the charts and graphs in the article. And unbelievably, this article has 9 charts. I didn't even know that there was 9 charts of information on manufactured homes, but there is, and I learned a lot. And I'm going to share it with you. So here's the deal. I don't know if you know this, but manufactured homes account for 5.4% of the total housing stock in the United States. That's right. Is that crazy? 5.4% of the total occupied houses, owner-occupied houses in the United States are manufactured homes. And the reason why is they're affordable, right? They're the most affordable housing to own. And here's some good news. New shipments of manufactured homes are now starting to be multi-section. So they're not single wide, they're double wide. Back in the 90s when they had the biggest boom in manufactured homes, they're mostly single wide homes. They were 1,000 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, super tight. Now they're getting slightly bigger. And so they're offering a little better functionality and more space. Most manufactured homes, 53%, live in rural areas, and that's mostly because of zoning. A lot of cities don't allow manufactured homes in the city limits. And the good news is more and more new manufactured homes are being titled as real estate and not personal property. And so there you go, all sorts of really good news. Now I'm going to share just a couple of these 9 charts that there is for manufactured homes, and I hope you learn a lot just like I did. So here we go, let's go down to the first one. This is kind of tells you the share of housing by region in the country. You can see in the the east, south, central, 9.3% of all homes are manufactured homes, and in the west, south, central is 7.1%, and in the mountain range where it's cold, it's 8.5%. New England has the less at 2.1. You kind of understand that, as does Great Lakes because it's kind of cold there in the Mid-Atlantic. Those are all low numbers, but very interesting. And then here you can see the shipments of manufactured homes. And so you can see it peaked there in the 90s, and we kind of had a declining dip, but now it's starting to increase. So that's good news. And then this is the amount of manufactured homes that are multi-section. So the blue line is multi-section, which I assume mostly is a double wide, and the orange line is a single wide. And so you can see double wides or multi-sections are picking up. Right, here's the distribution of rooms. We don't really need to see that. Areas, we don't care about that. This is kind of interesting. This is kind of the important thing. We might end on this because I think we've had our fill on manufactured homes. But you can see that the median age for homeowners is about the same. The education level, people who own manufactured homes mostly have a high school education, where people who own, a standard home have more of a college education. Here's the important thing. The annual median income for owner of a manufactured home is $40,000 a year, versus for somebody, the average median income for somebody who owns a stick-built home is $85,000. So this, as you can see, manufactured homes not only are they're not only filling affordability, but also lower income, which is super great. This is a cost difference. We get all that. I think you get it. But here's the thing, I guess. This is what I would say. Don't overlook this market. I mean, there's manufactured homes in every market, and they're a solution to affordable housing. And they certainly can get people in the entry level of home appreciation. Now, manufactured housing doesn't quite appreciate the same that a stick-built housing, but it's still a step in the right direction. And in the right market, they do have appreciation. And so consider it. It's 5% of the housing stock. Maybe we need to bone up a little bit. I know I do, because I don't know a whole lot about manufactured housing. I hope you enjoyed this post today. I will tell you, I did a LinkedIn post on this today. check out my LinkedIn. I did the key takeaways. I also put a link to the article. I will put a link to the article down below. I hope you got something out of this today. I appreciate you spending some time with me. Hope you have a great day. I look forward to talking to you again soon.